Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Windwalker Circus. Sorry for not streaming, but honestly, this job has been keeping me pretty busy and tired. And on top of that, it was a complete shitfest this week. So I just want to chill. I just want to get some tasks done, possibly spade a vehicle or two, and generally try to have fun. I know War Thunder is probably not the best game for that. But here we are. So far I've been working on spading the new Hunter F58A, and I've been doing pretty good. So 3 more upgrades to go, and let's use that booster. Hey Bubba, how you doing, man? Long time no see. How you been, brother? Should be fine. Okay, don't get in trouble for that. Shit, I remember on the previous job, until they locked out literally everything what we used to do, we would do our work and at the same time watch Twitch streams of various sorts, because that was literally the only thing that wasn't locked. I found a couple of cool streamers of various games, not just War Thunder. But unfortunately they noticed that flow of information jumped significantly once we figured that out, and they then cut the Twitch from our browsers. So unfortunately that era came to an end. Although that didn't really affect our work performance. What do you think about the new vehicles? They're pretty much identical to the Tech Tree ones, just with fancy decals, and in terms of performance, they're pretty much the same. So I guess from a collector standpoint, it's not a bad thing to have them, but no point in buying a pack for the nation that you already surpassed that point. Unless you really enjoy playing that rank, I really see no reason why anybody would spend money on it. Especially when we have so many of those already available through the standard tech tree. If they were unique in some way, I could understand that. But since they're pretty much copy-paste tech tree ones with fancy decals, it's not worth the money. That kind of money, you better buy a higher rank plane if you intend to grind. Oh no, demon. It's not gonna work. Okay, friendlies, how about you kill that guy? literally gave it to you on a silver platter. I hate that the Brits, because of the beer ranks almost impossible 3 or more of the same. I know, but if you think that's bad, bro, wait until you start playing Israel. It's fucking M60s, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. It's like one of the most boring nation to grind, if you ask me. You know, in lower ranks it's not that bad. Because once you figure out one vehicle, if you play a copy-paste, you'll know how to play it. So spading it is not really that big of a deal. And it's just moving on to the next one. And Brits actually, once you dip into like 6, 7, 7, 0, they start getting interesting. Because they get some pretty nasty vehicles. And believe it or not, one of them is a flak, a fucking Falcon, which is an absolute bullshit little SPAA. No need to apologize, dude. All I'm saying is you're not missing out. But the thing is, because I'm determined to unlock every single vehicle in the game, at some point I'm actually going to have to play them. Kinda not looking forward to that. Because I got pretty close to, well, unlocking and spading all other nations, so I only got like few to go. I mean, there will always be new vehicles. So there's always going to be something to grind. But I think all I got left now is Italy, Sweden, and Israel, I believe. I mean, I'm not counting the latest additions to the game. I'll check after the game. Give me a butt. Ah, son of a bitch has flares. That made you look, so that CL-13 should be able to kill him. With any luck. Now let's go and rearm. Swiss new nation in the game. Yes. Well, I mean, it's a sub-tech tree under Germans. But yeah, we got Switzerland. And again, copy-paste vehicles from other nations. So the next one is the Mirage that I'm unlocking. We get another F-18. E5U14. What the hell is that? So this is the Swiss tree. 1, 2, 3, 4 planes. And honestly, what I'm looking forward most is the F5E. Because I love flying F5Es. Everything else is just... USA, did they get some new tanks or something? Yeah, they got the claws. So I gotta unlock these two. But technically that tree is done. Germany, also Iris T system, that's done too. Russia got another variant of T-72, nothing that we already haven't seen. Oh yeah, Brits, I gotta finish Brits. Unlocking so many challengers, that's gonna be boring. Japan also got an updated flags, but this thing is done. So I got Brits. Did China get anything? Yeah, they did. What do you call it? The C5. But this thing is pretty much similar to Tunguska, so yeah, pretty much 30 mil rotary gun and 8 SAMs. We'll see. Italy, well, I made it to rank 7, so not a long way to go. France, I got everything, but they added the prototype tank mullet system complete, MSC, whatever. I'll unlock that. They still got a couple of tanks at 10.7 to spades. This is actually going to be a nice addition to 10.7. Got this Dutch modification to work on. Yep. Sweden, they got a new flag too. Ugly little thing. Not really sure how efficient it is, but it's hideous. And Israel. This is the longest grind that awaits. Bruh. Hey Terminator, how you doing, man? Okay. Now, which Focke-Wulf is this? This is Germany rank 3 4.0. Only 220 mils. Probably not worth the money with only 2 guns. That's like Focke-Wulf D9, just with a worse engine. This one. Really have no purpose for it. It's probably lighter and somewhat more maneuverable than the standard A5 because of 1 pair of guns less, but I prefer firepower, so whatever. Anyway. Actually horrible Terminator, but I'll be okay. Last day I was involved in a car crash that wasn't caused by me. So I have bruised elbow and left shoulder, but other than that I'm okay. A little bit of ice, that's fine. it's losing parts. Rip the wheels. Bruh, I got up-tiered. Which would be fine if I had flares, but I don't. It's a bit crowded there. Oh wow, they got mopped. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna get any more kills, obviously, because I'll never catch lightning. But I can plow the ground and get some points. Well, honestly, I really have no idea how that works. That's pretty much it. I want to finish this plane. I don't think it's going to be enough to unlock the Mirage. Or maybe, who knows. But my main objective today is to try to finish the Voroshilov Sharpshooter, which I'm going to do in arcade. Because getting professional in realistic air, that's like scoring 5 kills in those games, I'm not going to get with a Hunter. But arcade is probably the fastest way to do it. Best guess is to make people compete to get a bigger number and chat more, or for streamers to see who I interact with the stream the most. Probably. So wait, did this say 71,000? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to play something else. Well, something more when I spade this plane in order to get the Mirage. Yep. Although the fun will begin when I unlock the F5E, because that's by far one of my top 3 favorite planes to fly, so we'll see. Yeah, it seems like it's the amount of comments that you make is pushing you higher. Huh. Somebody bit the dust. Oh, premium Harrier, that's expected. Yep, level 42. Seems it gets faster as active last stream. I will get the same amount of points and less messages. But is this like something like on Twitch you get like channel points or something? Or is just a thing displayed in the live chat? Because you know how Twitch has like every, I don't know, 10 minutes you spend watching the stream, you get a certain amount of channel points, and then you use them on emotes and whatever, whatnot. Hey Soy Boy, how you doing? Channel points are actually useful compared to this, you know what I will research. Grinding for the new Sweden Hornets. Well, I'm just, you know, spading the plane and unlocking the next one. Not really grinding per se, but, you know, when we have new stuff to unlock, why the hell not? Honestly, I want to spade this one, and then I'm going to move to arcade to quickly get the Voroshilov challenge done for the battle pass. Because it's definitely easier to do it in arcade, and faster. Honestly, I don't intend to spend too much time doing these challenges. I try usually to finish them as quickly as I can, so I can focus on different stuff. Leaderboard to see who is most active. Well, they could have refined it a little bit. I mean, it's not exactly a new idea. They could have just, you know, copied Twitch. Oh, stay right there. Is it gonna hit? Yes! Oh, cool. Oh, what the fuck? Aim 9D? Oh, right. Up tier, yeah. Whatever. They shouldn't have added it. They should have fixed bugs instead of... Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know. Companies are just lazy nowadays. If it doesn't bring instant profit, they're not really interested in implementing something new. If you ask me, that's just pure laziness. I flattened my engine heads, made it worse. Ugh. What, you lost compression or something? I mean, to be frank, if you're flattening the engine block itself, well, obviously you're going to lose a millimeter or so of cylinder meat. So you're actually reducing the volume per cylinder. So that is usually done in case of damage, nothing for boosting or anything. That's kind of normal. Usually do that to extend the life of the engine, not just for the memes. Engine overheated and I had a reason to rebuild it. It's a better engine for drift cars, so when it overheats it has changed the So what went wrong? Why it's worse now? Hey Jacob, welcome to the stream. Damn, my elbow still hurts. I gotta go to the fridge and get the ice back. 1 sec. There we go. Just to rest my elbow on the block of ice for a while. Engine block went fine perfectly, but the head, the thing you put on top of the block, was shorter by 1/10. So that means it wasn't leveled before the flattening. Ah, fuck. Yeah, you kinda messed up there. Dumbass. Wow, tell me he fucking recovered from that. Ah, that's rubbish.
Our victory is near.
Dude, like, you're missing half of your tail. How are you still flying? Fucking crash already. Yeah, of course, and now we got the assist. Story of my life. Oh, damn. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, fuck off. I'm too fast for my own good. And that frickin' A10 lived. A bunch of my friends are calling me crazy for saying I like early jets props more than I like gameplay with missiles. I would agree 100% with you. So only people who enjoy like missiles doing all the work, well, they lack serious skill and they actually suck ass in proper dogfight. Not too interested in point-and-click adventures. I mean, missiles are okay up to like, I don't know, 11.3. Anything past that point is just pure cancer. You know what? Bring your friends around one day so I can give them some lessons in lower-rank jets. Let's see how good they actually are, if they're as good as they claim they are. Even better, I'll let them pick the plane for me. Wouldn't be the first time that I had to prove a point like that. No, don't call it a challenge. Just tell them to show up. We can do a couple of sparring games. Sidisha, are you sure you want to try that? Because I will not accept bitching after that. Hey Sean, how you doing? How you doing? Recovering. You act like you don't bleed. I didn't say I don't bleed. All I'm saying is that there is... Well, that the odds are kind of stacked against you. Got cold? If only. Nope. I was involved in a car crash yesterday. So I have a bruised shoulder and elbow. Yeah, well, that's what happens when chicks drive and, you know, do makeup at the same time. No, no broken bones, just a little bit of bruising. It will be fine in a few days. Ice packs and, you know. The car is wrecked though. It's not mine, it's company car. So literally this chick like literally smacked 90 degrees sideways into my van. Ruined it. Left side is completely fucking wrecked. So like driver door took the biggest blow, and that's why I ended up with minor injuries. But she also fucked up the what do you call it? I know what's Serbian word for it, but I don't know what's the English word. Anyway, the left side, left panel of the van is probably gonna have to be cut, replaced, re-welded, and repainted. It's a sturdy car, for sure. I mean, not even the airbags. Although she also tore my rear left tire. Yeah, front left wing, so the door, and towards the rear. Hey G-Tech, how you doing? Am I the last guy? No, I'm not. But I got two more maneuverable planes at me. This is gonna get ugly. Problem is that I got no flares. Dude, what kind of a fucking missile is that? I'm trying to force it to bleed, but I mean, it's an A9D or Sharir or Shafri or whatever it's called. I got no flares, and they got 20G overload missiles. God damn it. What was she in? Fiat Grande Punto, I believe it was like 2018 or something. I mean, she wrecked her hood, fender, the cooler, both headlights. So she literally directly hit me at 90 degrees. It's like I was 3/4 through the intersection. She wasn't paying attention whether she was doing makeup or whether she was texting or whatever she was doing. No brake marks, nothing. She punched me so hard that if she went like 10 miles per hour faster, she would tip me to the side. So, and I was like completing my rounds. I was on my way to complete the rounds and just, you know, leave the van in the carpool. And that's what happens. Then I spent 2.5 hours waiting for police to show up because we're in the middle of the citywide protests here against the government. So they were deployed all over the place. So scorching hot sun, 40 degrees, and you're waiting in the sun for cops to show up. Not a pleasant day, to say the least. Yeah, well. Let's be honest, do I want to drag my ass through the courts for the next 3 years? If I have broken bones or something, for sure. But for a couple of bruises, dude, I'm not a wuss.
Thank you very much.
I had worse in fucking fist fights. Well, this minivan that I was driving is not much bigger. I mean, it's Fiat Doblo Maxi or whatever it's called from 2016. But it was fairly new, you know, it was like low mileage, untouched. It was a pretty comfy car to drive around. And it kind of sucks, dude. Clips, not much. I was in a car accident yesterday. I'm okay, mostly. Just a few bruises on my elbow and left shoulder. A few days off. Bro, I literally came from my shift 4 hours ago. What are you talking about? Days off, good joke. I mean, fucking owner of the restaurant was like he freaked out more about car being wrecked than me, so, you know, so much for the concern for my well-being. Thought we abolished slavery. Well, not in Serbia, apparently. I do have facial features of Navajo Indians, and with the sunburns that I earned at this work, I guess I can pass as a minority now. What we are. Currently spading this new Swiss plane at 9.3. Not that far from getting it done. Well, yes, if you want to live like a parasite on welfare, probably, I suppose. Fuck. But I was kind of raised better, you know. Not enough G, come on. Dude, there we go. How the hell are you not getting blown up by 30 mils instantly? So how's the grind? Oh, pretty good. I mean, I'm not really, you know, sweating or anything. I'm just trying to chill. As I said, it was one hell of a week. But I do intend to spade this plane and possibly, if that's enough points, to unlock the Mirage. But what I need to do actually is to complete the Voroshilov sharpshooter task for the motherfucker. For the Battle Pass, which I'm gonna do in arcade because it's gonna take me a century in realistic. Well, I'm outside of the range of your AIM-9Bs, so I'm gonna go land and rearm if I can find the base. Whoa, kind of pulls me. Let's see if he He is following me. No, never mind. He just ate a red top. Lols. Drop my speed significantly because I'm gonna have to do almost 90 degrees turn to line up with the runway, and since this flight surface is gone, we're gonna have to slow down a little bit. Too much though. And welcome you new guys. I don't recollect seeing your nicknames before. Unless you changed it in the meantime, because people do that for some reason on YouTube. Well, it seems like they finally fixed the flickering of the runway, which was giving me a fucking epilepsy. Took them only 5 months. Because anytime when you would do a belly land on the runway, the entire runway would start flickering, and that was super insane. It's driving me crazy. Although it seems like they haven't quite fixed hitting invisible barriers on the runway when you land from the opposite side. Because I do everything perfectly. Even on wheels, it snaps on an invisible cable or something, and then it just fucking explodes. It's funny, those bugs have been reported on forums many times. Did they give a shit? Of course not. Newbie Geek, if you saw one of my short clips where I actually had landed on the runway and it had like protruding concrete from the runway, you wouldn't call it weird. Actually, I'm gonna find that clip for you just so you can laugh your ass off. It's short, but give me a sec. Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. Hopefully I won't die by the time I post the link. So if you think that's weird, check this out. Let's see who's gonna set himself up. Ah, damn. Bye. Enlisted is okay. I played it quite a lot. Although, grinding without premium is far worse in enlisted than in war thunder. Okay, bud. Sacrifice all that energy so I can slide behind you and smack you in the booty. That's it. He's probably gonna evade it, but not quite. It's gonna be number 4. Unless this Vixen prick decides to kill it. Nope. It's number 4. Are you Serbian? Yes, I am. Born and raised. What the fuck was that? Well, told ya. But this is esports ready game, right? Nothing screams esports like a piece of concrete protruding at an angle from a runway. 75mm ducks. Wow, that's a weird choice of plane for 1v1. But I guess. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And we are just 1,000 points short from spading this thing. Ah, snail. That's fine. And how much more until the Mirage? 44,000. So spading this thing is going to give me, what, 11,000. So I'm going to have to get 30 more thousand for the Mirage. Not a big deal. But I want to spade it before I do this challenge. So let's do one more. Live near a Russian embassy and Serbian embassy. I didn't even know that we had embassy in Saudi Arabia. I mean, I guess why not? I mean, we're on friendly terms. We're gonna leave that for Sunday because honestly I'm pretty tired now. And I actually want to get this challenge done. So if it suits you, we can do it tomorrow. We can dedicate one day to fucking around, I guess. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. I've played like a month total and I even have a tier. I don't, I suppose. Aha! I don't even have a tier 3 yet. Well, do you have premium? If you do, that usually speeds up things. But of course, even without the premium, if you know exactly what you're doing, you can get stuff unlocked pretty fast. Ah, that explains it. So you're getting only half of the XP that you would normally get with premium. But, you know, as a challenge for myself, because I honestly got bored when I unlocked all the planes, and a lot of my friends that fly with me, they're either too lazy to start a new nation or something, or, you know, they don't have time. So, as a meme, I told one of them, give me access to your account, so give me your username and password, I don't care, change it later. I want to see how well I'm going to do. On a shitty crew with fully stocked planes. So within 6 or 7 hours of game time, I unlocked 27 planes. So that was pretty fast. And I enjoyed every moment of it. So at some point I'm probably just gonna make a dummy account just to see how quickly can I unlock and spade stuff. I'm kind of busy until the second half next week, so we can do it whenever after that. Oh, okay. Understood. then next weekend, I suppose. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Too far from me. 21. Just gonna recover speed fast. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's try to fire at an angle. No. That's you. Well, that's what happens when I'm using AIM-9Bs while dude is firing Matra Magics. Yeah, only 3 times better missile. Sure, Air Arcade is bots. I wouldn't agree. Although a lot of skilled people actually transition to RB because when you start racking 20 kills per game, you know, that's no longer a challenge. I don't sound Serbian? Not surprising, because for the past 13 years I've been working customer support, speaking with a lot of native Americans English. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not sure how the fuck we didn't kill each other. Please crash. Nope, that's gonna assist. Rank 0 to 1 kills per game. In what? RB or AB? I hate fucking up tiers. But here's my chance because that Mirage wasted all that energy in that single turn. Oh my god, fuck. I have a dude on my tail. No, fuck. Brother. What BR? Well, currently spading this 9.3 thing, but I keep getting fucking up tiers, which is like super annoying. 0 to 1 kills in the era AB. Dude, how? Statistically, you should get at least 5. And shit, I have a crew lock. Never mind. We'll play arcade. Because I need to get my Voroshilov sharpshooter. I need to get professional. So. Play a battle, destroy 4. Okay. We can also pop one of these silver Vagers. We probably have some. No. 5 unit. Okay. That's easy money. Well, it's not about just fully upgraded planes and good crews. Arcade trains your reflexes, judgment, and, you know, like target priority. So that would mean that you're probably not picking your targets right. And if you don't learn that in arcade, you'll never do good in realistic. A10. A10 is actually surprisingly fun to play because people think, oh, A10 is not meant to dogfight, and then I end up on top of the board with an ace game in an A10, which I find like super hilarious. Well, altitude is life, and speed is life insurance, so you trade one to get another. But you also got to know your plane, and you got to know the opponent. So, capabilities of both planes. I'm 9k research left to get the B-29. Well, bombers in this game are kinda Honestly, it's super boring gameplay for me. So I literally spaded all my bombers and generally don't play them because, you know, when a plane that's designed to take a lot of beating is made out of paper mache and goes down with 2 shots, that's kinda lame. Damaged something on him, but not quite sure what. P-51. Why are you running? And everybody is licking the deck. Like, that's a really bad habit to have. And when it translates to realistic battles, you usually end up with 0 or 1 kill tops if you just, you know, mindlessly rushed the first guy that you see. That's like literally a recipe for getting yourself killed. And then we go, stellinium bullets. Hits me once and I lost the wing. I don't know if I can... Nope. Come on, don't do that spin. I'm trying to recover it, but I need to get... Maybe? No? Yes? Nope. Nope. It's gone. And that's a 4.0 plane. Don't rush. No. Doesn't necessarily have to be a dive. The point being is don't go for the first enemy you see. Especially if the enemy is on the deck. Because problem is the planes that you don't see coming. Especially if your crew keen vision is low. So with maximum keen vision, you can usually start spotting planes at 6 to 6.3 kilometers in realistic. So if you jump on a guy that's like here on the deck, you will not see 3 or 4 guys above you. And what they need to do, they need just to dive on you. You're going to evade, you're going to lose a lot of energy in evading them. And all they got to do is to pitch up, to trade that speed for altitude and, you know, remain dominant in the air above you. And they can re-engage at any time, and you got no altitude to trade for speed, so you can't outrun them. So if you put yourself in a position like that, you're dead. Like, even with friendlies around, most likely you're gonna end up dead. You gotta assess the situation right. So if the enemy is too far to close in and, you know, engage you, see, I'm building up a lot of speed. I'm gonna hit and run. Dead. Turn around, gain altitude, trade all that speed for altitude, stay above your enemy, and, you know, re-engage when you have the opportunity. Yeah, I mean, I can give you the pointers, but, you know, you're gonna figure that out on your own eventually. So, oh, never mind, he's dead. This is not the best map for arcade, it's just too open, too wide. You know, this sort of a dive is the stupidest thing you can do. Like, there is a plane above you, buddy. Even if you kill and fly away, you're still getting engaged. There you go. Bye. See what I did? I broke off outside of his gun range. And I can just trade that energy, loop around, still stay above him, and engage him again if needed. First time when you forget basic rules of engagement, that's going to cost you. In arcade, you can bring as many planes as you can put in your lineup, but you can't do that in realistic. You got one plane and one plane alone. So you got to play smart. Are you top tier? Because no, I'm actually 3.3 or something, and they got some 4.0 planes. But in arcade, it doesn't matter that much as in realistic. Because, you know, the rules are not so strict in arcade. See, this guy was so fucking tunnel vision, he didn't even see me coming. And again, I don't want to do a head-on with an IL-2 that's armed with so many cannons. So, you simply don't do head-ons versus certain planes, because if they got better guns and you don't open fire sooner... I mean, if you wait in a head-on to see the lead marker, you're already dead. So you gotta learn the bullet drop, you gotta learn a lot of things. Alright. Now, did that count? I didn't get professional. How many do you need? Reward for destroying 5 enemy... without losing your own... Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I guess this would be one of you guys, probably. I would assume. Oh well. Anyway, what did I do? I finished the mods. I think that Hunter is now spaded. Yes, it is. And how much we're short for the Mirage? 30,000. Oh, so my estimate was correct. Okay, that's not gonna be a big deal. I just want to do this thing first, and then I'll unlock the Mirage. It's Reese Wilson. Okay, Reese, if I'm pronouncing this right. Or Rice. How do you pronounce this? Rice, I suppose. Reese is R-E-E-C-E. Okay. Sorry if I butchered your name, but it's not quite standard. It's not Rice, yeah. Race. I'm sorry, I'm killing it, probably. Reese's Puffs, best commercial ever. I don't know, I think my most favorite cringe commercial was for the Volkswagen Golf, I believe it was. Like, was it like from Berlin to Warsaw in one tank? That was hilarious. No, not that one. Das Auto or something it was. This one. This one. It's like it caused an outrage, like so many fucking complaints and shit. Wait, why am I on Facebook? And why did I jump into fucking Hunter? Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I wanted to play him. Never mind. That's why you don't do this. Yeah, Volkswagen is a German brand, and they actually made vehicles for Nazi army, like in World War II, which makes it even more hilarious considering that they invaded Poland. Oh, there is a hilarious clip from Family Guy about that. I'll play it after the after the match, but it's so fucking funny. Oh crap! This guy has flares, and he's faster because that's MiG-19, pretty much. So yeah, it would be a waste of a missile. And he's dead too. Yep, they did. Yeah, but that's the thing, Mr. Wilson. I couldn't even close the distance. It was way too fast. Damn it, they're too close. I'm gonna hit a friendly. Make some separation so I have space for maneuvering. Completely oblivious. Premium players. I just died typing this. Yep. Well, this battle is going well for us. Well, these crappy missiles, for the most part, you don't use as means to kill the enemy. No, you want to freak him out so he starts turning and bleeding that speed. You close the distance and then you just blast him with guns. That's what I usually do. I mean, if you score a kill, great, but if not, you know, at least you can close the distance. Also, word of advice to people who are spading a brand new plane, so if it's fully stocked, don't be shy to plow the ground, simply because destroying ground targets are actually giving a lot of points. No, I'm not obviously going to fire this, but let's see if I can make you look. Nope. And see, because he has afterburners, he can do that. And stay on top of all of us. And he's actually moving away while climbing. So I'm not gonna even bother. When somebody plays so long, you can't outsmart them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm saying. The experience matters. You gotta know what your plane is capable of doing and what the enemy is capable of doing. Well, 9Ls and Pythons too. It seemed like they suffered some form of a nerf. I mean, I still hit and kill people, but they don't prove to be reliable as they used to be, I think. So is Wilson playing with me? No, not at the moment. I don't think so. Okay, now we can revert back to arcade. Please give me a good map. Something smaller where I can rack up a lot of kills in a short amount of time. Matra Magic 2 is crazy. That's what makes them so annoying in sim battles, brother. Like fighting Mirage F1 CT 200. Ugh. Speaking of sim, I haven't flown that in a very long time. Yeah, pre-flaring kinda helps versus them, but well, aim-9Ps are good for like mid-ranges. If the enemy didn't see you firing, it can over time pull quite a lot. But at closer ranges, they just lack G overload. Like, but they carry more fuel, so mid-range is probably the best for the aim-9P. And what I kind of hate about the Squadron F5, you can't bring 4 Pythons. You gotta bring 2 Pythons and 2 aim-9Ps. If you can carry 4 Pythons, that would be awesome. Some nasty fuckers up there. B782. If he knows what he is doing, it's gonna be quite a mess. Because the thing is like a naval bomber, but people use it for dogfighting because it's well armed. Man, I'm rusty on arcade. I haven't played it in so long. Once you set the Mustang on fire, that thing is pretty much fucked. Although this guy somehow magically put it out. Well, let's change that, shall we? Why? Why you were doing a head-on versus a Focke-Wulf, dude? Brother, that's literally suicide. Big map. I mean, I could go and spawn camp, but that's honestly a dick move. But sometimes you don't really have a choice in a fucking maps like this. Not if you want to get... Wait, I need to get 5 kills without dying, so that's actually my objective. Oh yes, please, don't pay attention. See, classic mistake. You don't look around. In RB, this is insta game over. Well, I'm kind of trying to do this Voroshalov challenge, otherwise I wouldn't really mind playing 10.3. But I gotta do 14 matches where I score 5 kills without dying. In arcade is the way to do it, fast. So that's what I was planning on doing in the next hour or so. Go down to just 39 or probably the F-15. I mean, Gripen is fun, but the missiles are not as good. When the Gripen was released, it was incredibly overpowered, but now I think it's where it's supposed to be. This plane, in arcade it's 3.7, I think it's 4.0 in realistic. It's a great plane in both game modes. It actually had better specs than Corsair, but Navy didn't like the looks of the plane, so they deliberately went for the worst design just because of the looks, which is kind of idiotic. But so only 3 prototypes were made of XP-55 Ascender. Whoa, corpse. And I think the last one actually crashed during trials. Pilot error. But it was way better than Corsair. Problem is, this guy's too close, so I'm not gonna stay. Come on. Oh my god. I am so rusty in arcade. Right. You see, I'm going for the guy on the rear. Why? I kill him, and I can just swing around and engage the others. Because if you would go for the first one in line, yeah, sure, you can kill him, but then you end up with 2 enemies on your tail that you need to shake. I got a very mad guy on my tail. He's not the best shot, though. He doesn't have to be when he's flying the Soviet bias, the best bias the money can buy. Because 1 round from that 20mm cannon is enough to kill me. I mean, don't get me wrong, Corsair is a good plane. And it has some really unique features that makes it very good at what it does. Bro, I'm faster than you. Unless you get a lucky shot. Eventually I'm gonna make too much distance, then I'm gonna turn around and smack your booty. So you're soon gonna discover if that guy doesn't kill you. See, now he can't outrun me. Eventually I'm gonna catch up. And all these maneuvers, pirouettes he's doing, that's a temporary fix. Simply because he's bleeding a lot of energy doing that. This guy is currently a bigger problem, so let's deal with him first. And, you know, this erratic flying, I hate that. It's not defensive maneuver, that's act of desperation, which is not going to get you far. is what a lot of people don't realize about the Corsair. Yes, it doesn't have air brakes, but it actually has plates welded on the gear struts. So when you deploy the landing gear, it actually serves as an air brake. Doesn't matter at which speed you're going with a Corsair, you'll never rip your landing gear due to overspeed, because it serves as an air brake. Poor guy. The later ones do. Well, the earliest variants don't. But it's a pretty neat thing to have. Okay, why nobody took the airfield? Well, T1. 1. I'll take C. Oh, I love flying the F2G. That thing was both money and XP printer. I don't know if it's still competitive, but I think it's still 6.0 or something like that. Problem is, at 6.0, you're facing a lot of German bomboids in their premium GAU 288s, which takes as much skill as fucking, you know, getting a lobotomy and pressing one key. I call them spacebar warriors, because they have incredibly overpowered gunners. And you know, their whole idea is to force you to chase them so they can kill you with their guns. Wow, such a strat. Who's this guy shooting at? Whoa. No, not once. And in situations like this, friendlies are the biggest threats, simply because they don't pay attention to where they're flying. And yep, I just got killed because of that. Don't fucking fly in front of me when I'm shooting a guy, fuck's sakes. I mean, I got the professional, so that's what I needed. Show the Family Guy clip. Oh yeah. Trying to find that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait a minute. So you get the Voroshilov after 5 kills, but then it chains. So, oh, this is not going to take as long as I thought it will. Sweet. Then we can play 10.3 if I finish this fairly quickly. But before that, I wanted to show you this. Give me a sec. I gotta minimize this first. No, actually I don't have to. We can drag it like that. Family Guy. Ah, yes.
Besides its beautiful historic architecture, Munich was the home of many great writers, such as Thomas Mann. You'll find more on Germany's contribution to the arts in the pamphlets we have provided.
Yeah, about your pamphlet, I'm not seeing anything about German history between 1939 and 1945. There's just a big gap.
Everyone was on vacation! On your left is Munich's first city hall, erected in 15...
Wait, what are you talking about? Germany invaded Poland in 1939, and...
We were invited! Punch was served! Czech was Poland!
Well, you can't just ignore those years. Thomas Mann fled to America because of Nazism's stranglehold on Germany.
Nope. He left to manage a Dairy Queen.
A Dairy Queen? That's preposterous.
I will hear no more insinuations about the German people! Nothing bad happened! Sie werden sich hinsetzen! Sie werden ruhig sein! Sie werden nicht beleidigen Deutschland!
Is that a beer hall?
Oh, yes. Munich is renowned for its historic beer halls.
So, I love Family Guy. Nothing bad happened. It's hilarious. So, wait. You have a 3.3 lineup. Okay. Invites. There you go. Although this is not going to take long if this is how this works. How many days we got left in this battle pass? 17 days until the next one. Okay. Although, honestly, I'm not really sure whether I'm going to even buy it, simply because vehicles that they've been giving away, they're just kind of crap. Wilson, I did send you... Oh, there you are. What do you got? P63... Well, you have a 3.7 in your lineup. It's actually up-tiering us. They changed how the averaging works in arcade. So you can have 137, but everything else has to be like 3.0 or below if you want to average. Although we'll be fine. Keep the line as it is. I remember where I took my F4 EJ to top tier and dogfight at the MiG-29. Yeah, it probably wasn't a pleasant experience. On the other hand, EJ has better radar. So, I mean, we're probably still somewhat competitive. There's a huge delay. Well, that's YouTube. That's not because of me. I have minimum latency set on, but I think there's still like a 10-second delay at least. Although this challenge didn't say which type of a plane, it doesn't have to be a fighter, it can be a bomber, so... Well, we'll kill anything that moves. So getting 5 kills and chaining it, past that point, gives all the points that I need. Oh, come on, don't dive. Hey, Branqueza, how you doing? Oh, no, KS67, that's not gonna work. better today than yesterday. Oh, we're on US server, so I gotta lead more. Not that much. And everybody hugging the deck. Come on, people. That fast, my son. For 10-3, realistic always. Like honestly, playing high rank arcade, that's just pure autism.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Well, I guess if they're all on the ground, I guess I'm gonna have to dive down too. Okay, that's not what I came for. Cool. The entire enemy team is gonna chase me. Alright. That suits me just fine. It's 5. Now, every kill that I make past this point is gonna count towards Boroshilov challenge. But they're just swarming like locusts. Well, I guess we're gonna have to pick them off one by one. Come on. 6. I was on 8 out of 15 if I'm not mistaken. So I need to get 5 plus 7. Well, plus 8 just to be on the safe side. This fucking US ping is killing me. Mistake. Little bugger. Just to make sure. Steals that. That's 10. I think we're gonna have to do one more after this one. Sufficient for the Voroshalov challenge. Yes, sir. USA Independence Day. Okay. Oh, by the way, happy 4th of the July to everybody that celebrates. I know it was yesterday, but I wasn't streaming yesterday, so... okay, we go to Battle Pass, Challenge, Claim. That's 3 levels. Is there anything actually worth getting anymore from Battle Pass? I got all the vehicles. Do we have bushes? Oh, we actually do have bushes, 2,200. Well, maybe by the end of the season, if I collect enough, I might get another bush. Alright, are you down to do a little bit of realistic now? 10.3? If you want to play the A10s, we can do that. It's just gotta switch. Well, it's 10.7 technically. I don't have the premium one, but I have the standard one. Alright. Well, text me in the game so I can invite you. Cows Gaming. And we're gonna have a squad of 3. But I haven't flown my little bird machine in a while. Should be fun. Oh, that's perfect. Ground and waterborne target 18. This is a strike aircraft. Oh, there he is. Invite the squad. There you go. Oh, I'm so close to actually acing the A10. That's how much I've flown it. Brother. And I played it only in air, RB. I didn't really use it for casts in tanks. So that's going to be hilarious. So you want to stay at least 2,500 meters, so you got some altitude to trade for speed if needed. motherfuckers. But that was expected. Yeah, well, in this game that happens all the fucking time. Speed now we go. Moderate climb. You alright there, Shadow? Kind of struggling a little bit. Hope you didn't bring too much fuel. Minimum fuel is all you need for this plane. Like, oh, bombs. Okay. Well, I usually don't bother with bombs on A-10s. Guns and missiles. Now that Alpha Jet is interesting for casts and tank battles because it has insane roll rate. And if you fly low and fast, you can be quite a menace. But in purely RRB, so-so. Alright, let's see what we got. Premium Draken, Premium Tornado, F5s, SU-22. As long as we stay away from radar-guided missiles, we should be okay. I really wouldn't recommend doing that, because if I have to act, I might shoot you down. To mention that your heat signature might confuse my missile. KM9L, what are you doing? It's getting a little bit crowded here, boys. Motherfucker. I lost a wing. But I got him. Ah, damn, I'm not gonna recover from this. Nope, I'm dead. Oh well. Yeah, brother, if you want a dogfight, you really gotta ditch those bombs. They're just putting so much strain on you. honestly, they're too slow to get to the bases before, you know, premium MiG-23s and other knuckleheads actually get there before you do. So that's why I never really bothered with the bombs on the A-10. F5 on your tail. See, those bombs are going to be the death of you. Fire sooner. Also use flaps in the turn if you want to turn tighter. Go and smack those ground units, get some points. They're never going to catch them. But why? I mean, you weren't really damaged or anything. You could have made it to the base. Oh, packet loss? Ouch. I mean, I guess it happens. I like Alpha Jet, but the only limiting factor is speed. Like at best you can go like 1,100, I think, which is still subsonic. Well, sure, we can, because I finished my challenge, so I kind of wanted to unlock the Mirage, but sure, we can. I mean, I don't know about the other guy. Does he actually play tanks? But that tornado just gunned him down. Oh, he's so fucked. not leading enough. Stay behind him. A little bit of air brake. There's no way in hell he's gonna shake you. There you go. He's toast. And friendly dickhead had to steal it. You know, I never understood that. Like, fucking friendlies fire missiles so close to you to steal your kill on an already dead plane. Zero regard for team killing. And, you know, quite often when somebody pulls off a stunt like that, he usually end up in the hangar by my missile. Zero regrets. People don't understand the basic concept of rules of engagement. One guy. Only one. Alrighty. What bullets? Ground target belts. I guess it's multi-roll. If he's stupid enough to dogfight you, you win. What the hell is he doing? Oh, brother. No, 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 bad idea. Don't. You're reversing right in front of his gun. Like, if you're gonna do a reversal, do not do it in the same lane as his fucking gun. But it seems like this guy might be out of fuel. I guess he was out of rounds. Yeah. Well, the problem with the air belts is they don't work so well on ground targets. And ground belts work perfectly fine both on planes and ground units. So you want to do 11-3 tanks. Let's see, 11-3. Have 11-3. Just checking which lineup should I use. Oh, 11-7. Okay. In that case, 11-7 is fine. Just give me a sec, I'm just making the presets. damn, just one tank. Alright, well, I think I'm more or less set. Nah, I'm fine. Alright, good to go. Although we're mixing 3 nations, so... Oh geez, you both only got like 1 tank? Brother, that's not good. You want to have minimum 3 in your lineup of the same rank. And generally speaking, in the same squad, you never mix more than two nations, because the queue time is, especially 3 major nations, chances are we're not gonna get in the match. Because I don't recall seeing 3 major nations versus minor nations. It's always like 2-1 with minor nations or something like that. So I may have to switch to Americans. Or Germans. We'll give it a minute. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna change. Yeah, I mean, nobody plays minor nations. See? So yeah, this definitely ain't gonna work. Alright, Americans, tanks. And half of my shit is stock here, so that's gonna be fun. And tell me they got only 1 fucking 11-7. Oh, well, actually they have 2. Okay. ADATS goes here. As for planes, a 10, but we just customize the loadouts. Do we have the AGM combo? Yes, we do. Alright. And we can probably put this thing here. Actually, like that. Oh, this is 12.0 in ground, so that's no go. Doesn't really matter. It's fine. Let's go. And I got a talisman for this Abrams completely randomly. It's like, that's fine. Friendly, stop pushing me. What a dumbass. I got killed because Friendly fucking pushed me. You prick. I hate people. And of course now we lost the point. Good job, buddy. Fucking idiots. Gonna die. Yep. Riff, I'm having a stroke trying to read your message.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
I hate people, but you won't find any. Yeah. And now I can't even exit the spawn. Lovely. Oh my god, I can't turn the fucking barrel. Guy right here. Fucktard. My shell does nothing, but he one-taps me. Cool. Oh, this thing ain't stabilized? I haven't played with this thing in ages. Let me guess, you fired your AGM. Although the enemy team was like all premiums and they just left after one death, so we can turn this around, I suppose. Up.
Engine off.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I'm sure I saw a fucking muzzle flash.
Start the engine. Forward.
Roger. Advancing.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Forward.
Roger. Advancing.
Probably gonna regret this. Frank, I wasn't really in the mood for playing top tier tanks today. I want to get my Mirage. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, bro! Yeah, love it how my missile disappears in the fucking void. Whatever. Just because he killed me, my missile that was mid-flight shouldn't disappear in the fucking shadow realm. Such an idiotic mechanics.
Air 220. Height 300 meters.
Our guy has a nuke. Nope, that's a game.
Objective achieved.
Crappy match. But anyway, let's go back to flying. Because honestly, I'm too tired to focus on tanks today. So, how much XP do I actually need? 24,000. How high can you go with planes, Shadow? It doesn't have to be too high, but Well, you have the A10A, I suppose. It's 10.3. Okay. Then I'm gonna fly the MiG-21 10.3. Ugh, crappy R60s, but it will do. Alright, good to go. We're gonna need 30 minutes of fuel. Oh Lord, this thing has no flares. Great. Well, you can just dump them when you get in the air. Just do it when it's safe so you don't kill anybody. Really fucking sucks to not have flares. Well, not quite. We got a lot of 11-0s. Yeah, and I got already fucking missiles on me. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. At least give me a fucking fighting chance, dude. Yeah, fuck this plane. Without fucking flares, this is useless. What the fuck? Does it get a flare pod or something? It says flares chaff, so where the fuck is it? Oh, it's a fucking pod, that's why. God damn it. But why am I not allowed to create preset countermeasures? Well, I guess it's my fault that I didn't fucking arm them. Damn it, how the fuck I didn't notice that. Alright, with a flare pod this is gonna be useful. At least when you get a fucking full blown up tier. Nothing really better. It's 10.3 for them. Now what about this Mirage? Does it get flares? Yes, it does. So what have we got? Crap missiles. Crap radar missile. What is this? Start rocket booster. Okay, just assisted takeoff. No way. You can put boosters on this? Oh wow. Okay. But it takes the pylon for the radar missile. And the gun is in the form of a gun pod. Jesus Christ. Ugh, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Oh well. Never mind, dude. Like, since you only got the A10, that's gonna take forever. I just want to get this done and go to bed because I'm sleepy as fuck. It's already 10:40 in the evening and I worked all day long, so I just want to... We'll play more tomorrow together if you want to, but for the time being I just want to speed run unlocking this plane and be done with it. The matches just last too long with A10s. Okay, 32 flares, 32 chaffs. We don't need 32 chaffs. Let's bring 40 flares. just find it fascinating that a fucking SU-22 is actually fucking faster. Jesus fucking Christ, come on, friendlies, a little bit of health would be appreciated instead of fucking picking daisies 20 kilometers away while I'm fighting 5 guys at once. Oh my god, what a bunch of noobs. Fuck off. It's gotta be something better than this. Just lacks power. Damn. Hell is everybody? Thank you, brother, for locking literally everything except what I tell you to lock. It's not gonna work. Come on. Didn't even fucking track. Amazing. Shot the completely wrong guy. That's amazing. But of course his missile locked. It's an ML radar with an actual directional pod instead of this fucking bracket bullshit. But of course this is like East Germany MiG-23 and export variant was actually worse. Oh brother, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're gonna get blasted by a radar missile way before you even see anybody. And you know, people do tend to team kill people who bring low rank vehicles to high ranks. So, as I said, you're not doing yourself any favors. And from the standpoint of a player, I understand that simply because, you know, you're depriving the team of a useful teammate. To be honest, you are kind of not useful. For you to actually score a kill with gunners on a supersonic jet, that's like 1 in 100. You're just wasting your time. That's what I'm saying. If you want to get modifications, you're not gonna get even close to the base or to shoot them at the enemy. I don't know why they changed the MTI, how it works on the MiG-23. So you gotta point your nose down below the horizon line for the radar to actually switch from the standard search to MTI mode. So if you're in standard search, your radar is literally blind. It didn't work like that before. And you can only keep your nose down for a very limited amount of time, so... See, this bracket should work, but often it fucking doesn't when you're tilted, which is not how the fucking radar works. Okay. See, I should be able to get a lock, but no, I gotta straighten up in order to do this. And of course, he's gonna hit me by the time my fucking missile. Wow, SR-73 at this range, really? Cool. This missile did a fucking 90 degrees turn to hit me. Up tier me more, daddy. I'm crazy without it. As I said it before, I'll say it again, top tier is fucking autism. Next game. It's like the whole idea of that extended rectangular bracket is that you can tilt sideways and actually get a lock on a plane that you're not directly facing. But in this game, unless you level your wings with ground, even though he is within the reticule, it just doesn't want to work. That's so wrong on so many levels, it's not even funny. So dead. If the game would let me. You know what? I'm gonna spend the rest of my fucking match chasing your retarded fucking premium ass. Actually, no. I'm gonna give you a penalty immediately and then I'm gonna report you. No, I'm not accepting your apology. Premium retards. Yeah, level 8. Enjoy your ban. And thank you for paying my repair costs. Every now and then I get a message that the player I reported got banned. So satisfying. Because they finally started checking replays to see whether if it's an accident or not. See, why? Why you don't let me lock? There you go. And the game is just gonna lag me into the ground. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. Whatever. Oh, come on. I just want to unlock this thing and go to bed. Ugh, I'm so wasted. These are 20G missiles. Okay. Better than that A9B crap, for sure. Circus. And again, fighting 3 guys. While my team is picking daisies. Fucking Mirage is catching up. No, there's no way I can fucking shake a plane that's much faster than mine. Mention that he can turn twice the rate that I can. So. Son of a bitch. It's always the last couple of thousand XP that eats your fucking liver. stupid cloud is not gonna let me lock. Yep. It's not gonna let you lock either. Come on, come on, come on. This guy is really starting to get on my fucking nerves. And everybody fucking died. How the fuck did I miss that? I must be blind. Yes. Bias thunder. Rip your wing, but you keep flying. And somehow Harrier is actually keeping up with me. Bro, you're gonna burn your engine before you catch me. Did they buff the Harrier's top speed? Because this doesn't look normal. Stay interested. I'm gonna lead you straight to the base. He must have burned his engine. Fucking around. Oh my god, come on, pull up. Oh, out of rounds and low on fuel. I'll live to fight another day.
Our victory is near. Returning to the airfield. Reloading.
It'd be nice if friendlies would actually kill one of them. Because this thing is not a turn fighter. Oh, one of them crashed. That kind of fixes the odd in my favor. Hey, no sweat, dude. Thanks for playing. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow if you got time.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Yeah, I'd run if I were you, Harrier. Problem is that stupid MiG-15 is revealing him, or revealing me to him. And there's the Mirage. Look. Oh my god, how the fuck did I miss that? And how the fuck did you put out the fire, you little shit? Oh my god, you're so annoying. Most certainly ain't faster than me. Not with a damaged engine.
Attacking.
Just gotta catch him before he gets to the zone. Running out of options, my son. But, you know, I set him on fire, and he's still fucking burning at full speed. Fuck. And he put it out again. Are you joking right now? Dude, that's a load of rubbish. That's such a load of rubbish! Bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Set him on fire twice and he just fucking flies like nothing happened. Fuck you, game. Annoying cunt. I'm sorry, Riff, if my shouting startled you, but I mean, you can see it for yourself. It's fucking idiotic. Edge runners too. Oh, okay. But I thought development was over. Like they didn't plan on doing that. Apparently not. It's in production. Okay. Interesting. Well, I just hope they're not gonna release some half-baked shit. I wouldn't mind waiting longer for something of quality. True, true. So, with any luck, Although, is there a date by any chance? Or it's too soon?
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
At least it's gonna be a year and a half. Well, so in a year and a half too, I suppose. There we go. Fucking Mirage. Okay. So, does this thing has cast capabilities? Not as such. So I guess we're gonna put you here. Liquid propeller. Jesus Christ, how many boosters can this thing bring? Well, I don't think we need a fuel tank. Let's see. But if the gun is in the form of a gun pod, where the hell is that? A gun pod or? Oh, so that's these. So technically no, but why there is an option to actually remove the cannon? It's kind of weird. It's internal. It's not. Why does it then use a fucking mounting point? That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but okay. Well, let's go with flares first, I suppose. These are 30 mil Swiss made, so I'm not sure how good they are. Let's see. And these are what? 10G. Oh my god, this is a 9B all over again. Ugh. Holy crap, that's a lot of boosters. Jesus. Yep, these are just winglets, they're not canards, no flaps. Okay. Oh wait, this central booster is still running. Lol, okay. Bruh. Is it detachable? I don't know. Can we shut it down? Yes, we can. And we can reignite it. Awesome. Wish I knew that. So. Yeah, these are like E9Es actually, so not great. Roll is decent for a stock plane. 45 flares, it's not bad. It's probably going to be pretty butt heavy like other Mirages. Missiles pointing downwards like on all Mirages, so that means I gotta lift my nose up a little bit when I'm firing them. Radar only has search mode, so it's gonna be pretty useless. No MTI, nope. Cockpit is pretty much standard early Mirage. So, no big surprises there. The only real difference is the winglets, which I reckon they're not going to be super useful because they're fixed. The flame out of the afterburner effect is actually pretty decent. Oh, come on. Dumbass. Sorry, Broski, you just fired both of yours. This guy is fucking persistent. So let's see if these bust pillboxes. Yes, they do. So it's pretty much like 30 mil defa. Why are you so slow, my son? Oh, come on, bro! Why are you so lame? Well, enjoy your fucking crew lock. Prick crashed to deny me the kill. And I definitely need the belts. Hit his engine. Alright, it's flyable. It's gonna take a little bit of effort, but just need to get used to it. I haven't flown Mirages in a while. Yeah, default belt sucks, but I Does it even get better missiles? Not really. You get radar missiles, 28G. Well, I really hope that they're better than radar Matras, because those were notoriously bad. But on the other hand, this thing it has only search mode, so it's not about the missile, it's about the radar capability. Whether I'll be able to even get a lock. So whether that's actually sacrificing the, well, worth sacrificing the pylons for the boosters, that remains to be seen. Although this is the central booster, liquid propellant one. These are just like jet-assisted takeoff boosters, so these are kind of non-essential. But this one is actually worth keeping. We'll do that. Just excuse me for a moment. I gotta go to the bathroom. Better. Oh, I did score a kill on that Phantom. Recycle this. Let's see, can I get a booster or something? 15%, thank you. Oh, I got a 2 times 1 million silver? Or 2 times backup? Well, I got 1 million silver. Thank you, I guess. This is for 20 missions. Excellent. It's gonna come in handy. Now, question is, because these JATO boosters are on pylons, so they should not affect the landing gear. Because honestly, we have long runways, so there is no need for you to use them on takeoff. It's better to use them when you're in the air, less drag. Let's see. I mean, they're mounted. I don't know, they actually might obstruct the landing gear. You know, soon enough. Oh, no, we can actually track it. Cool. It does look impressive, I admit. Although I was not really aware that Mirage used them. Though Germany had a lot of short runways, and if you need to get stuff in the air quickly, I guess that's one way to do it. Although, to my knowledge, they did it mostly on starfighters. But then again, Switzerland is not a big country. A lot of mountains, so I suppose they don't have long runways either. Or they didn't have them back then. So having this kind of a launch system actually makes a lot of sense. But what really sucks is this plain basic radar. A bit rusty with these guns, but I'm also dead tired, so missiles. Damn. Whoa. Wow, it's so fucking stiff. It really needs upgrades. This is gonna be such a pain in the ass. But honestly, the first Mirage was also a pain in the ass until you get basic upgrades. What do you mean, you're okay? Yeah, I'm tired. And honestly, my shoulder and elbow hurts. No, I got sufficient sleep yesterday, but I was also involved into a car accident yesterday, so my left shoulder and left elbow are a little bit bruised. trying to dogfight with a stock plane. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm okay, it's just a little bit stiff and a couple of bruises. It's gonna be fine in a couple of days. Didn't break anything. No, not my car. Company car. I got hit sideways by some stupid chick that was either putting on her makeup while driving 50 miles per hour or texting, who knows. So she hit the driver door, and that's why I got bumped. But I still have no idea. Like she literally, you know, fucked up the door, the left wing, and the rear, and she managed to slash my rear left tire, which I still have no fucking clue how she did. But if she was going like 10 miles per hour faster, she would probably tip me over on the right side. I don't want to sound sexist or anything, but seriously, women driving, they were better in the dark ages. He has flares, motherfucker. Live streaming to TikTok? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I need to punch the booster and outrun this fucker. Booster does help. Baited. I don't know how long this booster will actually burn, but considering that my main engine is damaged, I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Going higher. I mean, I'll send you the pictures. Car is fucked up. It's gonna take at least €1,000 to fix it. I mean, what do you mean closing the bomb bay? Brother, I said drop additional. Never mind. So the wing and the door needs to be completely replaced. There is no fixing that. But they're gonna see what they can do about the rear section in between the door and the rear tire. Simply because she bent a couple of struts and stuff, so we need to see whether it can be actually pulled out, or if not, they're gonna cut it and they're gonna have to replace the entire left panel, weld it, and, you know, do it proper. I mean, for all my years of driving, I was involved in a car crash twice, and twice it wasn't my fault. What's funny, the first one, I was literally standing still. I was waiting for green lights on the traffic light, and there was a dude with a truck in front of me. Now, whether he entered the wrong lane or whatever he did, just out of a sudden he started going in reverse, and I had nowhere to run because there was a guy behind me. If I go in reverse, I'm gonna fucking bone him. So yeah, he busted my hood, my radiator, both headlights, and part of the frame, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Didn't even check the rear mirror. And that's what happens when you find your driver license in Kinder Surprise. All in all, it could have been much worse. Well, surprisingly, I scored a kill. So, with a shitty missile. I'll take it. Let's see if we can catch this guy. She's spamming flares like crazy. Dude, I already fired a missile and now he... Haha. Lols. Okay. Not stealing my kill.
Well done. Thank you.
Nice. Well, it's midnight. We're gonna resume this tomorrow. But I can't wait to get this one. Let's see, what's the difference? What kind of missiles you got? 20G overloads. Oh well, we'll see. Anyway, thank you all guys for watching. Thank you for the new subs. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a pleasant evening.